So, good morning, children. Hi, everybody. So, waiting for the story to be completed about fatigue? Yes, right. So, have you read the pages which I had sent you yesterday? See, children, I am taking efforts. I am sending you that you should read. It is for you, those who are not having the books. Those who are having also should read it. But see, I am sending on your request that ma'am, we don't have books. So please, it is my humble request to you. Please read. The more you read, the more you understand. Reading makes you the perfect in language. Yes. The more you read, the more you understand the language, and your language improves day by day. As we say, practice makes the man perfect. So you keep on improving, you keep on reading, you will be automatically improved, and there will be miracle. You'll see change in your English language. Everybody would like to speak in a better way, no? So now onwards, please keep on reading, keep on speaking in English. So now time for our lesson. Everybody is ready with the books and pencils? Okay, first I'll give you the explanation, a short recap what we did yesterday. Yesterday we saw that Fatick was going home, and he had a fever, he was shivering, and he had some fits, and he was thinking that he is having the fever of malaria. Okay, and he doesn't know what happened then. The two police constables went there, they picked him up in the hands and brought to Vishambar uncle, and uncle had put him on the bed and was sitting with him. And when he was sitting with him, what did aunt say? When aunt sees this, she says, aunt is always in the bad mood, concerned to Fatick only. So when she hears this, when she sees him on the bed and the way he was behaving, she says, he's a big nuisance. He's a great heap of troubles in the house. Why have you brought him? Why don't you send him back? Now, though Fatick was very ill, he was, not in the state of mind, but still he heard the voice of aunt speaking this way. You know what was the answer given by Fatick? In between, he said, yes, I was going back home. I was on the way to home, but these constables carried me back here, so I am here again. They brought me back. And poor uncle did not like this, and he was not in a proper senses, because he had a high fever. And when he saw this, he was sitting with him whole night. He took his hot burning hand in the hand, and he was sitting there leaning near him, counseling him. And in this state, you know what Fatick asked? He asked his uncle, have the holidays come or yet to come? So see his mental situation. He wanted to go home. In that fever also, in that state of mind, he asked, have the holidays come or yet to come? So, we'll read and find out what is there. So, when he opened his eyes, doctor was called. He was given a treatment. When he opened his eyes, he was looking at the ceilings around the room, and it was, understood by the uncle that what he is searching for. He was waiting for somebody to arrive. That was his mother. He was badly waiting for mother to meet. And Vishambar also felt bad for that. And the next morning, when he gets up, he looks around again, and he puts his head again on the pillow, taking a deep breath. He couldn't see his mother. So again he put himself down, and seeing this, after this he put his head on the pillow. What he did? Can anybody tell me? Okay, I'll tell you. Okay, so what he did, he started muttering the words. Now, muttering the words means he is muttering the words means saying something in his feverish, like when you have high fever, what we do? Some children, they speak the words, they say something which is not understood. But now when his words were bit clear, what did he say? He said, "Mother, don't beat me. Mother, don't beat me. I am telling you the truth. I have not troubled anybody." Seeing this all, Bishambar's tears were rolling on his cheeks and he was wiping his tears. He felt so bad for him. Seeing this, he couldn't stop his tears and he could understand what was going on his mind. Then again he called the doctor and he told him that I have intimated your mother. The message was sent to his mother. This is how he whispered to Fatik. And after this, what happened? He again called the doctor, and when the doctor came, he said the situation is under control. He is very critical. So when doctor says these words, you can understand what will happen. Immediately the mother will be called and she will be with him for few days or few hours and take him back home, because he was eagerly waiting to go to the village. His life was miserable in Calcutta, and this is how he spent the days in the Calcutta with aunt and the stranger's house, you can say, with stranger people. Though uncle was feeling bad now, because uncle might be going for the business purpose from morning to evening, and he might not know what was going on behind. So it was carried on this way. Now this was the time when uncle came to know his situation, and he was very pleased, he was upset, he was crying for him. So children, we stop here the explanation part, and now I'll be reading the pages with you. Please take your books, pencils. There are no difficult words as such as you were having previously in all the pages. Here there are very less, hardly few. So I want you to read the lesson and find out if any difficult word is there, and tomorrow I'll be continuing the rest part, and tomorrow we'll be ending with the lesson. Which lesson, children? Yes, Homecoming, written by Rabindranath Tagore. So I want you to read it very carefully. Tomorrow, after completing the explanation part, we have very less part left with us now. After explaining that, I'll be asking you some meanings, some questions. I might ask you to read the paragraph, and I might ask one child to explain what he read. So this is how you have to be ready with the story. Hope you will do it. Yes, children, please be ready with the understanding, for reading, for meanings. Hope everybody has written the meanings, which I have been telling you all the time, that please take your books, underline the words and write the meanings, because I have given you almost all the meanings which I thought were new for you, and the vocabulary words are given. Rather than that, if you have any other difficult word, please underline it, find out, and if you don't find it, please ask me. I am always there for you to help you. So we stop the lesson here, children. Hope you enjoyed the story, and hope you will be ready with the reading part, explanation. Not exactly as teacher tells, but you can express in your own language. Own language means your simple English language. No other language will be accepted. No Hindi, no Marathi. Only English. So try to read and understand it by yourself. Oh, teacher told me this for this paragraph. So if you do it this way, tomorrow you will be ready with the reading and explanation and giving the meanings. If I asked, I'll be asking you simple questions. Okay, children. So we stop here. Tomorrow we'll be continuing. Bye everybody. Have a nice day. Thank you.